What up, boys and girls? It's your boy Major here. I still don't know how to use this damn thing, but I think we can make something work. Well, today is June 12th, a day that will forever go down in infamy. And we're back. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's one of those times when, again, reflection. How is this year gonna be better than last? How are you? Or even, I don't even know better. How much trauma are you curing? Let's say that. That's how we're gonna rate and rank how much happiness we have in life. Are you going to let your traumas dictate who you are? Continue. Now, when we talk about trauma, we talk about all those things that trigger you, whether it be you're not where you want to be in life yet, you're overweight, whatever it is. Days like today are definitely the times you want to, or I choose to kind of reflect a bit. Also going to be starting this whole journey. You know, I'm 44, double fours, and you know, I feel that being here in Puerto Rico with the restart movement and, you know, my partnerships here, these things are magical, but these things are brand new. My father is dead, my mother just died, and you know, I have my brothers and my sisters. So this is almost like a new birth, a new sort of. It's the first time I am now building without any of the people that made me be around. I mean, there's nothing like the love one has for his mother, but to know that all my times going back to the Bronx, all my times going back to New York to go see my mom, she ain't gonna be there anymore. Yeah, it's trippy. It's trippy. Yeah, it's trippy. What do? Well, you have to come to grips. You have to really grasp, and that's just a part of life. Don't bury, but emote, feel, which You know, I'll just walk and start crying, or get some tears, and I mean, hey, it's emotion. It comes from the same place that my laughter comes from. I mean, if you know me, you know I laugh. But Puerto Rico, man, what the fuck am I doing in Puerto Rico? I know a lot. Many people want to know. So most of you guys know me. I am pretty ambitious. Yeah, I'm pretty ambitious. Pretty much got a worldview from my travels and my studies and my interactions, and taken over these 40 years or so, or I guess 30 years. Nah, I mean, ever since, I mean, this is ancient history, but you know, my life, I've been accumulating experiences, people, ideas, skill sets, and I've always been looking for a place to lay that all out. I figured I was gonna go back to Jamaica and do it there. Yeah, the diaspora comes back. And build something that, you know, does my country a good service. And yeah, that's kind of what everybody wants to do, right? And then I found myself in the crypto space, and had this, I saw the video with Brock Pierce talking about the new definition of a billionaire, and it's not $1 billion, it's 1 billion people. How many lives can you affect? Can you affect 1 billion people? Another thing that he says, it's not compounding interest, it's compounding impact. So these were things that inspired me. But even before that, I got inspired by a young woman on the island of Bali in Indonesia. Shout out to Chella. And she was definitely like my Erykah Badu, like my muse, for sure, because she inspired the fuck out of me and put the battery in my back. So, you know, by simply saying, if you're not growing it, how do you know it's organic? I was like, oh shit, you're right. So after my time in Bali, I left feeling more dedicated toward a plant-focused lifestyle. Not really vegan. I used to operate like a vegan, hard body. Again, I'm sorry, Chella. You know, but to be vegan, that means that you really have to be super duper mindful. And I'd like to grow to that. At this stage, some of the clothing that I wear, it's not cruelty free. So I can't really call myself a true vegan. So I like to look at, you know, you'll hear me use like plant-based or plant-focused. These are things that I've learned, so that way this veganism is not a, you know, polarizing topic. So we can all agree that we should eat more plants, right? Okay, good, bravo. And so I summarized, and okay, so then I left Bali with a few skill sets from my time there, and came back to this side of the world, looking to fulfill just what I want to do: get my land, get some acreage, grow, have a permaculture farm, grow my own food, farm to table kind of concept. There's some really good food, and it's mostly plant-based, let's say that. but all organic or farm raised, ethically raised and ethically caught. I realized that I don't like exclusionary kind of tactics. I like more inclusive things. So I wanted to create a mindful eating style for innovators, and innovators in the tech space that's moving at the speed of light. We work hard, we work long hours, and that takes its toll on most. Your body won't tell you how bad you're treating it until it tells you. So why wait for it to tell you? Now, back to Puerto Rico. So I look at Brock Pierce and I'm like, okay, fuck yeah, shit, I'm all in. I already had owned some cryptocurrency. That thing went on a run. I just wanted to have a part in building a future that I could actually see change things. Something more, as I call them, freedom strategies. And I will always say this because this new technology is a freedom strategy. It's a way to become less sufficient on the government, more sovereign. It creates a sovereignty, self-reliance. But there's a lot of education that needs to happen before this is adopted. And we need help. So this is what I'm processing. So I'm like, okay, I'm all in, because if I get in early and help build this, I can have my impact amplified, compounded, and I get to do it in the Caribbean. Now, creating a community definitely takes a lot of work, a lot of vision, but yes, you should be able, but you also have to be able to work on like 3 different planes: the big overview, the middle level, and the front lines. So this has definitely been super dynamic down here, super emotional, a lot of growth. The hurricane, this is hurricane season we're in, so everybody's buckling up and batten down the hatches and whatnot. It's it's all hands on deck type of thing. So that builds relationships, builds trust. And down here in Puerto Rico, you ain't doing anything unless you have the people's trust. So I come down and meet Brock. I come down and I meet Brock on just some random. And I'm like, hey, how you doing? I'm Major. And it was just really, hey, hi, ba boom boom. He was talking to these like Asian coder dudes and walked into the monastery. So I go into the monastery, that's where he lives, and it's a hotel, and my boys are doing a dinner party there. So they got sushis, shout out to the Pony Boys, and shout out to Ryan Eye Ramen. My man Chris is back there doing the ill prep work and the ill sides, and it was just a great night. But right from then I realized that there's a lot of things that bring people together, and this is definitely a special time to recognize. However, There weren't many black people there. There weren't many people of color there. They were, or definitely if they were, they're like 19, 20. So, you know, one, I was like, well, shit, I'm glad I'm here, you know. And then my boy Pedro Rivera, shout out, he's building his exchange. But you end up walking into a room with super dynamic people, trying to cure. They say the mother to all necessity is the mother of all invention, and there were kids in there that are creating solutions to a lot of the problems that go on in your everyday. I'm really bullish on the next few years. I don't even know what that sounds like, but I'm down. I'm all in. I moved down to Puerto Rico, and all the industries down here could use some good mentorship. Could use some people who are willing to come down and support people. So I'm coming down to support. Found a couple of great projects that I'm involved in, and I have a couple of projects that I had to, you know, slow down on, because sometimes you have to put a pause on your ambition and help others, do for others. So on my birthday, I am volunteering. I'm always volunteering down here, but today I'm going out to the Relief Foundation. They are a bunch of folks from states that came down. It's about 26 of them, and a bunch of doctors and lawyers and people who want to, you know, get involved, which I will always commend. And then this weekend, I'm super excited about. And I mean, y'all know me. I'm into women, wine, weed, wellness. That's it. Anything else, y'all can keep that. But those are the things that your boy Major is all about. Women. And these are like labels more than they are specifics. So when I say women, it's the idea of bringing more feminine energy, bringing more balance, respecting the goddesses. Know that, you know, without them, there's no you, men. Yeah, conflict resolution. Reduce the ego. Start to do stuff that you're uncomfortable with. You know, those type of things, and empathy. Empathy. You know, all of these things I work on, I struggle with. I have my good days, bad days, all that type of stuff. But definitely, yeah. And you know, my vino, it's plant-based. Yeah, yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with any alcohol anymore. I may do a little tequila shot here or there, but I'm just fucking with the vino, fucking with wine. It's grape juice, fermented grapes. And I am looking to get my sexy back, so launching Major Wellness Systems. It's gonna be it's almost like a fitness show, a wellness show. We're gonna be doing some cooking, we're gonna be doing some working out, we're gonna be doing some meditating, we're gonna be doing a bit of interviewing, because there's so many fucking cool people on the island. So many fucking cool people. And we're doing it out of A lot of it, I'm building out the Templo house. I got a house out here where we're using it as an incubator, like a live work space, shared space. But I'm putting in a fitness, wellness facility, a gym. So I'm taking over the garage. I'll throw a picture up. And turning it into a gym. So I'm gonna go grab some chalkboard paint because this house is too fucking white. Even though it's gorgeous. And look, I just wanted to give a shout out to my boys from Templo. You know, Will, Big Daddy Corvus. Actually, Big Daddy Corvus, Ill Will, Beautiful Bobby. You gotta call him Beautiful Bobby. Beautiful fucking Bobby. And my main man Joe. And his beautiful mother. You know, it's just crazy. You know, Adam Krim. You know, these names that I riddle off here, it's just, you know, like, I didn't plan any of this. None of this is planned. If y'all know me, y'all know I don't really plan. I get downloads, and I move. And sometimes the learning experience is fast, rapid, and the growth is immediate. Sometimes the learning experience is fast, rapid, and the growth takes a bit. Sometimes the learning experience takes a long time and the growth is fast and rapid. So all different variations. This right here is a culmination of a lot. So I'm still processing this. But in terms of my birthday and my life, I mean, happy birthday to me. You know, so yeah, man, I got a lot of goals, personal goals, affirmations, one of which I want to get stable. I think Puerto Rico is going to be where I'll be for a while. I would say repair. I don't even know if it's repair. I would just say, you know, strengthen the relationship with my daughter, with Taylor for sure. And I think Puerto Rico is a great place to do it because there's no better way to harness and optimize your DNA than having your DNA around. So, you know, definitely want to have Taylor out here on her terms, at her time. She's only 21, so I don't want to rob her of being 21. But to be 21 in Puerto Rico, I think she may like that. What else? You know, yeah, I want to thank Brock Pierce for really inspiring me to want to serve and give. And, you know, if you can give more than you get, you know, that's a great life. And I just know this. Jamaica is where I've always wanted to be, and that's coming. But Puerto Rico, this place is magic. This is magical. It's a magical time. It's a magical friggin' moment. You know, magical land. The interactions I've had up until this point in here, phenomenal. Phenomenal. We're actually, let's see, we're trying. Let's just say that. I don't want to promise anything. I just know this much. We're gonna get a 30-day program going, getting some sunset yoga. I'll start putting out some meetups to all my folks here in Puerto Rico. Invite you guys over to the house on some nights when we do some sunset yoga. You know, it takes a community, and I want to build a solid community of doers, lovers, movers, shakers, real people. You know, we're not done learning. I'm not done being a human being. You know, we're always trying to evolve and grow, always. So I would say this, for everybody out there who feel they got it in them, who wants a little bit of adventure, jump onto one of these Caribbean islands. I'm not saying Puerto Rico is the place for you. You may need to go to Jamaica. You may need to go to Barbuda, but the Caribbean is the way this is gonna go. If you wanna see your future, if you see your freedom, I see my freedom out here in the Caribbean. So I'm a vote for that all day. Yeah, man. So anyhow, happy birthday to me again. Yeah, your boy made your dream. But if y'all know me, y'all know every day's my damn birthday, so that's the irony in all of this. But if for those who subscribe to that, I feel that this can kind of resonate. You know, this is part how I'm gonna spend the day. So this is, believe it or not, this is work. This is work, but this is the new work style. All right, about getting, rather than sitting in a fucking cubicle. Are you fucking kidding me? Come on, man. Live your life. You have a choice. So, yeah. So anything. Now you're gonna be seeing some more of me, and hopefully I can start doing some real cool things that can benefit y'all. You know, in your quest to be sexy and to own your body again. If you want true sovereignty, first you gotta own your food. Women, wine, weed, wellness. The 4 W's. That's what we're about.